How lucky are we? Everything's working. Hi, Diane. Connecting. Oh, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you? Do you have snow?
Yes. How was your trip to Quebec City?
So good. And there was so much snow. There was a big blizzard on the Wednesday. They got like, I don't know how much that is, in 25, at least 25 centimeters of snow.
It works. Wow.
But they know what they're doing when it comes to snow. They, well, Toronto sometimes, I feel like, has forgotten how to manage snow. I'm just making sure that we send our flow out into the world as we connect with the Book of Face. And
I might have to leave a couple minutes early.
Okay.
We're happy to see you.
How are you doing, Diane?
Great. And you?
Still coughing, but better, yes.
Oh, that's good. More energy?
Yeah, more energy, but like I said, the coughing, I don't know when it will go away. It's like a scratchy feeling in the throat. So let's see. I don't know if that's something as a long holiday.
That's the solution for everything, is the long holiday. That's what I think.
Well, we're going into that mood of
Yes. Did you know that
3 weeks of 12 days of
I can't believe yeah, like it's the end of November.
or the last day, whatever. But let me see what this
It's the last day of November.
is.
So crazy.
Okay, so now how many days for spring?
Oh, how many days? Hold on, let me tell you. I've got that ready right here.
Think about spring.
110 days, 8 hours, 23 minutes, and 15 seconds until spring.
Move over winter.
Move over winter. Here comes spring. And it's National Mousse Day.
As soon as I see snow, it's winter, but I have to think, no, it's not winter. It's still autumn.
It's still autumn technically for a little bit, you know, a couple weeks. But it's National Mousse Day.
Oh, well, we're going to do a deer today.
Well, I think it's moose like the food, but we could do a deer.
Wait, I was thinking about the animal, but yeah, chocolate. Yeah.
Well,
That would be good.
it's funny because I was talking to Paul yesterday in the full length class, and he said the same thing. So it's, you know,
We're thinking animals all the time.
I'm
We
thinking
had,
food,
mountain
you're thinking
lion,
animals, right?
backyard.
Food,
How
animals.
Are they nice or are they just
It just went through, so I don't know.
What's that?
We got a mountain lion.
What? That's so cool.
Yeah.
Don't let your kittens and puppies out.
No,
You have any animals out? No.
no.
Okay, good. Good. It's safe.
It's also Computer Security Day. So you should change your passwords today.
Can we remember them? That's the other solution.
That's the world we've come to. We can't even remember. We need to write them down, which kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I always think, well, if somebody comes in and takes all those passwords, not that I have much to be taken, but still.
But still, so we've got a deer. What other requests do we have for today? People over on Facebook too.
Swimming dragon.
Oh, a swimming dragon.
Yes, yes.
I was thinking about you yesterday, Diane, with your swimming dragons. Did you see I'm wearing today tropical pants to try and make it spring come faster?
It's light leaves, lots of leaves.
What is that?
They are leaves on your pants.
Yes, it's like a jungle. Colin, good morning, Colin. Boxing the ears. Yes. Boxing the ears. I remember that one. Thanks, Colin.
Okay. The warrior, but the one with the black
Warrior 1?
one, yes.
This one?
The one, yeah, cactus like.
Cactus arms.
Why not? Leafy and cactus.
We can do cactus. Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to make it tie into Mousse Day, but it doesn't really. It's like,
Can we do a moon? It's almost
moon. So it's also, I think this holiday came out, must be old because it's National Stay at Home Because You're Well Day. Yeah, that's like,
I don't know about the COVID.
that's a pre-COVID. That's a total pre-COVID holiday. Moon. That's what you said.
One moon. And the stretchy thing.
With the floating half moon.
Yeah.
All right. We can do all that. I might even throw something else in. Who knows? Who knows?
Improvise.
That's everything that I do. I'm improvising life. Ready?
I'm already up.
All right. Muting the rowdy crowd. Everyone, find a spot on the floor somewhere or on a chair. Really, you can do it as you wish, right? It's a rainy day in Pizzaville, so it's pretty dark here today. I've got the lights turned on, but we'll see how it turns out. Spread out your toes. Give them a little wiggle. Take a big breath in. Let your arms open wide. Give yourself a big stretch. Wiggle your fingers. And then just let it go. So we go from an inhale to an exhale, from an effort to a release. Then there's only 2 rules. First rule is breathing. Got that one down pretty good. We've been practicing that since we first were born. Let it go. Second rule, we might need more practice on. Palms up, lift, breathe in. Gather in the front. Second rule, don't cause yourself any pain. Sink the chi. Melt it down. Yes. Breathe in. Drift the arms up. Scoop up. Wrap your arms around as much goodness as you can. Let your shoulders relax. And sink on down. Let's do one more. Breathe in. Gather it in. Scoop it up. Sinking it down. And if you're not there and you're ready, take your feet out underneath your hips. Just a little wider. Open the door and the hands float up. And then you melt. So we're going to be light and fluffy like a chocolate mousse. Breathe in. Not the kind with the horns. Sink. Float up and hug the big tree. Open wide. This hand's going to come on top, right in the front. Just embrace the moon. Breathe in, open. Spin it around, turn it over. And relax, sink. Open it up wide. As you bring your moon back in, step on in. Step on out. Toss me a little frisbee out here. So the bottom hand just floats up. Breathe in. Drift back. Exhale. Toss that frisbee out there. Take your time. The bottom hand's going to float up and meet its friend. A regular pull. A regular push. And then turn your palms face up. Drop. Circle wide. Make 2 loose fists. And box the ears. Bam. Gently. Palms open and draw. Circle. See if you can feel your shoulder blades moving, coming around. Box the ears. 2 loose fists. Melt. One more time, breathing. One more box. Palms up, melt down. Turn the palms back over, give us a push. Press. Now while you're up there, take this foot back and out. We're just gonna go for it. Stretch up, long legs. Give yourself a big stretch. Square up your hips, lift up on your navel. Arms are up or down, fold over your front leg. Bringing your belly towards your thigh. Then bend your front knee, push into your back heel, tuck your bum under, float yourself up. Cactus arms. Squeeze open. It's a little back bendy. Keep your back heel down. Lift up, breath in, square your hips, arms are up or down. Fold over that front leg. Maybe give your arms a little release. Bend your front knee, push into your back heel, squeeze that glute, tuck it under. Roll that energy up. Open the arms wide. Open the fingers wide too. Breathe in one more time. Over we go. Fold. Pyramid pose. Yes. Bend your front knee. Push into your back heel. Tuck your bum under. Roll it up. Open your arms. Stretch. Open your fingers wide. Hands float up. Sparkle on down in the front. Scoot your back foot in. Breathing. Remember that? Press. Take both hands across the sky. Roll yourself around. Grab onto your moon. Step in. Step out. Frisbee toss. Parting the wild mane. Breathe in. Gather it up. A little toss. The bottom hand floats up, meets its friend. Give us a regular pull and a regular push. And then palms are going to go face up, drop, big circle. Make 2 loose fists as you come around. Box in the ears. Bam. Shoulders drop. Roll it back. Little box, just a little box. Gently. One more time, breathing. You know the rules. Box. Let the hands go face up. Float down. Turn them back over. Give us a push. Press. And while you're out there, if you need that space, take that foot back and out. Remember, you're on train tracks, not a balance beam. Stretch yourself up. Wiggle yourself up. Lift up on your belly. Fold forward over that front leg. Whew, man. Bend that front knee. Push your back heel down to help draw that energy up, up, up. And open, squeeze. Think of shoulder blades coming down. Breathe in, reach up, square yourself up. Fold over that front leg, strong in the legs. This is where your strength is. Bend into that front knee. Tuck your bum under. Float it up. And open. Keep your neck long. One more? Let's do one more. Here we go. Over we go. A little swing at the bottom maybe. Bend that front knee. Push your back heel down. Tuck your bum under. Float it up. And open. Stretch. Make some space for some breath. Hands float up. Fingers sparkle down. Scoot your back foot in. A pull. A push. Open to the center. Hug the big tree. Sink it down. A little flow. A little hula. Because, you know, I'm going to be mentally in the tropics. A little hula, side to side, as we set up our chocolate mousse. Sure. Pop at your antlers. Middle fingers fold in. Step out. Pivot. Lunge into that foot. Press your back heel down and turn. Turn. Slow-mo. Yeah. Breathe in, lift it up. Take your time. Float it back. Float side to side. Gently. Your arms are light like feathers until you pop out your antlers, middle fingers fold in, chi rock star. Step out, pivot, lunge into that front leg. Back heel stays down as you point that top pinky back, back, back. Maybe a little more back. Keep breathing. Breathing, lift. Shoulders drop. Let's do it again. Why? Because I want to. Float. The second time's always better. Don't you think? Pop out your antlers. Stretch out your fingers. Lunge into that front foot and turn, 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 turn. A little more. Go slow. Take your time. Breathe in and lift. Float back. One more. We got to even things out a little bit. Right? Here we go. Take your time. Pop out your chi rock star. Stretch out your fingers. Float that foot out there. Lunge into that front leg. And turn, turn, turn a little, turn a little. Breathe in, float up. Come on back. Feet side by each. How about some angel wings? Arms float up. Elbows halfway down. Feel your neck release. Stretch up tall, tall, tall. Straighten your halo. Sparkle down to your toes. Open the door. Breathe in. Breathe out. Float up and open wide. This hand is going to come back across. Grab onto a dance partner, a big puffy cloud. Give them a hug and float across the sky. Wave hands like clouds. Change partners in the corner. Take a breath. And drift. Float. So your arms are light as air because they're just clouds. Over here, make a little hook. Step in. Maybe step out with a little single whip, a little high five. With a couple of loops. Make sure you breathe. This arm is still relaxed, right? Open with a little ah. Do that again. Breathing in. Breathing out. That hook is going to drop. It's going to come on across. Grab onto that dance partner and drift back across the dance floor. Switch partners in the corner. Float across. Step in a little hook. Step out with a little high five. Couple of loops. Breathing in. And open. How soft can you make that? Breathing in. And a little ah. The hook drops. Grab your dance partner. Here we go. Across the sky. Switch. Float it across. Over here, a little hook. Do you feel like lifting your knee this time? Why not? Step out with a high five. One loop. Breathe in. Little high five. And then come back over. Windshield wiper. It's raining today. And down and through that snake slides. You should be hibernating. Seriously. Over the top. Down and through. Now that hook is going to reach up long. Scoop it around behind. For the swimming dragon, that's how much it's raining. He's going swimming. Reach up. Scoop down and through. Slide. One more like that. Reach up. Feel long. And then wrap it around behind. This hand is going to come across. Go dancing. Grab your cloud. Float. Switch. If dragons are scary, just take a big old exhale. Right? Come on over here. A little hook. You feel like a knee? Step on out, high five. One loop. One scoop of chi. High five. Here comes our windshield wiper, the snake. Over the top. Down and through. Slide. Now keep your knees squeezing open and smiling. Down and through. Here comes our swimming dragon. The hook reaches up. Scoop it around behind like you're trying to find that spot you can't quite reach. Reach up. It's like a roller coaster ride. Yeehaw, slide. One more time. Length. And then scoop and reach. This hand comes across. Grab onto your big giant tree. Come to the center. Relax. Hands up. Breathe in. Scoop up the chi in the front. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Down. Oh, we still got to do a moon. We got it. Breathe in. Big old. Hands float up. Open wide. Come back together. And then it's going to just float up into the air. As it floats up, feel your shoulder blades slide down. Or you tip over, lift up on your belly button. Keep yourself facing forward as you just tip as far as you can, right? That's all. Breathe in, lift yourself back up. Shoulders down again. Go the other way, tipping it over. Let your rib cage open maybe. That's how you breathe more. Come on up, lift. Shoulders down. Start to turn this foot out. Start to tip over. This hand can reach down. Just start to shift your weight slow. Maybe the top arm reaches up. Keep facing forward and maybe you test out lifting that back leg up off the ground. How far can you go for a floating half moon? And then gently float. Shoulders drop. This foot comes in. The other foot turns out. Tip over first. Start slowly to shift. This arm can drop and reach for the floor. This arm can reach up for the sky. And you can start seeing if you want to lift up that back leg or not. You don't have to. It's not a rule. And then come on back. Shoulders drop. Sink down in the front. Go, release. Angel wings, open up to the side. Soon there'll be snow angels. Elbows halfway. Stretch up tall. Straighten your halo, my snow angels, down through the center. Open the door, breathe in. Look at that, we got it all in. Breathe out. Lift to the side. Gather it in the front, wrap your arms around, round yourself out, scoop up as much as you can. Press. Buddha belly. So hands float up. Wrap around as much goodness as you can. Stretch yourself out. Float up and give it a little heart kiss. Shoulders drop. Over the top. Take a breath. Press down. Make a tight little package. Make a little diamond shape with your hands. Hands float up to the heart. And our Care Bear stare sends out into the world. Open your hands. Stretch your fingers. Stretch your arms. Stretch up through your spine. All the way from your feet. You're sending some chi love out into the world. And then let it go. Float the hands up. Wow, that was fast. Sink. Cross the wrists at the bottom. It is a quick, slow flow, man. Big circle, lift. Let the arms just drift gently. Do that again. Cross. Lift. Floating, light as air. The next one is just shoulder high. Hands float up. Drift apart. A big old sigh. One of your feet steps in. A little bow for my friends. Da, da, da. Happy end of November. Just like that is over. You know, if you're not paying attention, time is like gone. Who dat? That's an interesting little comment there, buddy. What's that?
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Diane. Have a good day.
Dentist.
Take care of yourself, right?
Bye-bye.
See you. So my friends on, so this automatically broadcasts to YouTube, and sometimes you get random strange people on YouTube. Hey, Tyson, you made it. Don't know how to mic in. You can't. You're on Facebook. You got to come to the Zoom room if you want to talk to me.
Right.
Right? If you want to talk, you got to come to the Zoom room. Yeah. So, Tyson, you probably just don't realize that I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm in a Zoom room all at the same time. So and I'm on YouTube at the same time too. Man, technology is crazy. We can do so much with technology now. And so just think of like even 5 years ago when we were doing our online classes, like it's so things have changed and expanded so much. And how good a segue is that into its what is it? Computer Security Day.
Right.
I slay me.
We're more out there, so we need more security.
I guess so. I mean, just think of that of how many sites you've ever had to log into to get something done. You just set up a profile, you set up a password, and then you probably never logged into it again. Right? And
anything you have to buy, you have to like do a profile.
Right?
And you have it like a nice password, but they want an asterisk or
yes, they're trying to make it harder to guess what passwords are. But the problem also is if you have the habit of always using the same password, which helps you remember, because come on, we can't remember like 1,000 passwords. If you have the habit of always using the same password or a combination of it, then if one of those sites that you logged into like 100 years ago gets hacked, then, I know, it's so hard. We do what we can do, right?
The thing that scares me is when we're going to be older and we won't remember what we have on the internet.
Yes. Just
Even
stay sharp.
Password for the bank will be.
Keep doing your Tai Chi to stay sharp.
Yes.
That's your best.
I want to be.
Right? So you can keep your marbles about you. And I have 3 guidelines to help you have a fabulous day. 1 is the luckiest. No, 1's the loneliest number. 1. Yes, Diane. Do something. What's this one? Wait. Do something that makes you happy. Or laugh. Laughter is like the best cure for everything. Number 2. Maybe the second best cure. The best cure is hugs. Find someone to hug. Check for consent first. When I went to the poetry reading, was that only last week? I went to a poetry show and the gentleman was outside at the end and I was so excited to talk to him. But I asked him before I hugged him. I said, "May I hug you?" And he said, "Of course." So, and number 3, what do? Come on, Diane, do the flow dance with me. We just go with the flow. Because there's no other options, right? What else are you going to do? You do what you can do. You do your best, and then you just move on. Will I see you next week? Next week's going to be December. We're going to start the 12 days of Chimas. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. It will be December. It will be December the 7th. So it'll be officially into December, all the way in. So we're going to do the 12 days of Chimas. So
10 days already into December. Goes back 21 weeks.
I know.
Love you. Loving the flow with you. Thank you.
Keep taking care of yourselves, friends. We'll see you in December. See you later, Diane.
Thank you.
Thank you, Facebook friends. And I guess I'm on LinkedIn too. No, not LinkedIn. That's my other thing. That's the podcast. Podcast later today. I'm talking about this book. Where is it? Oh, it's not in the other room. You're a Badass. If you want to hear about why you're a badass, check into the podcast later. Take care, friends.